Good afternoon, this is Mary from Linbay Machinery. Today I will introduce you a double row production line for making the bracings. And the bracings, it's cooperate with the upright racks and the connectors and the shop panels to be a complete warehouse system. Usually the material used for making the bracings is 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters. It will need a level of thickness and strength to hold the whole intensity of the warehouse systems. And the bracing is quite important component in our warehouse system too. We are experienced in producing other parts of warehouse system too. For this production line, we will start with a 3-ton hydraulic decoiler. A hydraulic decoiler, it can keep the machine working more smoothly and steadily, and also it can help us save a lot of manpower cost. And also we have a lower configuration which is a 3-ton manual decoiler. It can be low cost and practical too. And after the hydraulic decoiler, you can see there's a limit sensor on the ground. This is for avoiding the damage to the coil and the machines. Then it's the servo motor for the hydraulic pre-punch. So to have a higher production efficiency, we equipped a servo motor here to match the higher speed of the next hydraulic punch system. And we will equip a separate hydraulic station and a PLC control cabinet for this system too. And you can see this is a double row production line. So it means it can produce 2 sizes bracings. And you can see there are 2 hydraulic valves here, one for one size bracings. So in total, it's 2 hydraulic punch valves positions. It's for punch the holes. You can see punch the holes on the coils. This is for connecting with the upright racks. And in total it will be 4. In total it will be 4 holes. Both terminal of the coils in total. So after the punch system, here this is also a simple limit sensor on the ground too. Then it comes to our roll forming part. This is an iron cast gearbox drive. The iron cast is, you can see there are 2 sets of rollers. This is for producing 2 profiles. And the point is, although it's a double row production line, one time we can only produce 1 size of profile. And it depends on your profile. Maybe we can produce multi-row production line too. It will need to consider with your profile. Every production line here is customized. So the iron cast structure is nowadays the strongest way to frame the whole line. It ensures its high load of bearing, and it's more stable and durable too. Also, it's poured in one piece, so it's more favorable for our later maintenance too. And not only this iron cast structure, we adopt the gearbox drive for the power transmission too. The gearbox drive, it can withstand more tension and more power when transmits the power. And compared to the traditional trim drive mode, it's more easily to repair, which is more favorable for our later maintenance too. So it's like a one by one separate individuals. And if we look in a long run, the gearbox drive, it can be much longer service run. Okay, now let's here. So from the hydraulic valve upside the base, we can infer that this is a hydraulic cart. The hydraulic cart can make the carting service more smooth without any burrs and more flat, which makes it more beautiful too. And you can see a hydraulic cart. We will put a separate hydraulic station for it too. And here there is a motor here, so you can see it's a flying cart too. It can cut the profile without force, which increase the entire production line's working efficiency. Okay, so this is our entire production line for the double row bracing production. And you can see the detailed configuration of this production line can be simple, but it's all customized by your configuration, by your product profile and requirements. Okay, so for the whole production line, we have a general understanding now, and you may be worried about the information about the machine. We will debug the machine before leaving the factory and make sure it can produce immediately when it arrives in your country. And the warranty, we will offer you the manual abuse and installation videos, of course, and also our after-sale service is 7 days plus 24 hours, and the warranty time for you is 5 years for the motor and 2 years for the whole line. Also a lifetime after-sale service. We are always here for you. Every production line here is all customized by your requirements and the profile, also your budget. If you are interested in our machines, please subscribe our channel for our further cooperation. Thank you. Bye.